I just got back from the gym and I am so hyped and excited that it's over. Oh gosh, yes, that's the reality. I'm glad it's over. But I'm always glad too that I have the ability to go and get a good workout. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the benefits that I am receiving now from working out all this time and in my younger years to now. And I'm also going to talk about the benefits for our age group in 50s, 60s, and 70s, and how working out, strength training, and flexibility is something that we need to be doing to live our golden years with vitality and energy. So, if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I started working out. I guess you can say my fitness journey. I started my fitness journey, I guess you can call it that, back in my early 20s. I was in the Air Force at the time, and I was stationed at Moody Air Force Base in North Carolina. And I was always, well, even growing up, I was always so small and thin, and I wanted to gain weight. I wanted to gain weight because I felt that I was too skinny and I could never buy clothes that didn't have to be altered. And I just wanted weight. And at that time, the guys liked the girls that had meat on their bones. It wasn't about being stick thin. So I wanted to gain weight. And I read some information on gaining weight and things like that. And it always came back to weightlifting and things like that, and exercise and doing it in a healthy way. So that's what I did. I started going to the gym. I started reading magazines. I started reading books. I read a book by Arnold Schwarzenegger on working out, weightlifting, doing things like that. And I incorporated that into a regimen that I started and continued to do. I was, I don't know, like 111 for a long time through high school in my early 20s, and I wanted to be 118. I wanted to weigh 118 because I felt that, I would have what I call meat on my bones. And growing up in the South, um, in a country type setting, it was you women. I just remember my mother always praising girls that had big legs. I remember every time, on TV there was a dancer or something like that. Oh, they have big legs. And I remember everyone always saying, oh, she's just skin and bones. And I just wanted to gain weight. So that was, I guess, my trauma. I guess I was traumatized. Um, and I don't know, body shamed. Was I body shamed? I don't know. But I know that I wanted to gain weight, and that was probably how it started. And at that time, I did not realize how that discipline for working out and being consistent was going to benefit me in this big old age of 59. I really appreciate that young girl and her dedication to working out, and it became a lifestyle. It became something that I had to do, just like I had to get up and brush my teeth. I had to go to the gym. I had to work out in some capacity. And I just, that was part of my lifestyle. Just like anything else, that was a part of my lifestyle. And I do appreciate that I was able to do that. Although the reasoning did not, I wasn't thinking that this was for my health or this would help me in my 50s, I wasn't thinking that. However, it did benefit me, and I've continued to work out. And I realize now how much more energy I think I have than had I not been diligent with my fitness goals. And yes, and I'm not at the same capacity that I was. I used to be able to go to the gym in the morning before work and in the afternoon after work. I can't do that. Recovery time is not what it used to be, but I still get in there. I try to get in there in that gym at least 3 times a week, at least. And if not that, more. But I try to get in there at least 3 times a week. And yeah, I have, a week or two where I am like, if I'm sick, okay, I can't go to the gym. And there's sometimes where I'm just, in a mood and I might take a week off, but I'm back in there. I have never been out of the gym for more, well, okay, during COVID was the longest I've ever been out of the gym. And that may have been 6 weeks that we were not allowed to go. But yes, that was a time for me because there was no other recourse. You couldn't buy equipment because everything was sold out. So that was a thing for me. But you try to do a workaround. So back to the benefits of working out, especially at these big ages that we are in our golden era. As we age, as our bodies age, we lose muscle mass and bone density. And in that loss, it could impact our ability to just do normal tasks, day-to-day tasks, if we are not mindful of keeping up with our fitness and our health. As strength training and flexibility are the things that we definitely have to key on in this big age, in our big ages. And some strength training, and I think yoga, which I've done yoga before, but I don't do that. I think I've done it twice in my life. But yoga is good for flexibility. Working out with weights or with the machines. I know back in the day we used to call them the Nautilus machines. I don't know what they call them now. And there's cables. You don't have to use weights. When I was during COVID, like I said, I was out of commission at the gym, so I used cans of vegetables. I used vegetable cans and canned food to do some of my strength training. I'd use whatever I could, whatever I had handy. So yeah, there's things you can do. And it's not too late. That's the beauty of this. It's not too late. There are lots of people I see, and that's why I love going to the gym, especially the Planet Fitness. That's where I go because you have people from all ages go in that gym working out. You just don't have, the muscle heads, I call them, that are in there making all the noise because they have the lunk alarm. And I love that at Planet Fitness. They have the lunk alarm. So, and that's just an indication for people that we're not here to be, crashing out in the gym. We're just trying to maintain our fitness and, reach our fitness goals. And we're not trying to win awards or anything like that. But yeah, so yeah, it's never too late. And you don't have to go to the gym. There are things you can do. Definitely, if you're not in the habit of working out and being physically active in that way, you really should start slow. And you don't have to go all out. You don't even ever have to touch a weight. Start with walking. Just get out and walk. Stretching, just something as small as stretching. Just do something to get you out there and get you going, and working out and strength training and flexibility that helps your body, your mind, and your mood. It definitely enhances your mood. And yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle for me. And I've been working out since I was in my early 20s. So we're talking maybe 25, 30 years. And there are days, I have my days where I have to self talk myself up and out. But once it's over, the feeling you get, I can't even. I can't even. And there are specific reasons that we should be paying special attention to our health and fitness, our wellness. Aging isn't just about being here. I don't want to just age and be here. I want to be able to do things in this big age, in this golden era. And in order to be able to do things, be mobile, be active, you gotta work on it. It just doesn't happen. And because we lose our muscle mass and bone density, it's so important that we help to preserve it. And there are things that we can do in order to, we can take actionable steps to do that. So not only are we going to have longevity, we also want to, I don't just want to have longevity. I want to also have quality of life. I want to be present in my living. I want to be able to be active and do things and experience things. As we age, we naturally use muscle mass through a process called sarcopenia. And I think I'm saying that right. After the age of 30, we begin to lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle mass per decade. And this rate increases after age 60. Strength training helps combat this by stimulating muscle growth. Lifting weights or doing resistance exercises stimulates muscle fibers, encouraging the body to repair and build new muscle tissue. Preventing muscle loss, regular strength training slows the loss of muscle mass, keeping your body stronger and more capable. Improving functional strength. This translates to improved everyday functioning, such as lifting groceries, carrying heavy bags, or maintaining balance. Enhancing bone density. Bone density naturally declines with age, especially after menopause for women, due to hormonal changes. This can lead to a condition called osteoporosis, where bones become more fragile and susceptible to fractures. Strength training helps by stimulating bone growth. When you apply weight or resistance to bones, like during squats or weightlifting, it encourages bones to become denser and stronger. This is known as bone remodeling. Preventing osteoporosis. Strength training is particularly effective at reducing the risk of developing osteoporosis by improving bone mineral density, especially in areas prone to fractures like the spine, hips, and wrists. Increasing bone strength by creating a mechanical load on the bones. Strength training helps them become more resilient to falls or injuries. Improving posture and balance. With age, both muscle strength and bone density increase, leading to poor posture and higher risk of falls. Strength training helps by strengthening core and back muscles, These muscles play a significant role in posture, and a strong core reduces the likelihood of slouching or developing back pain. Enhancing balance. Strength exercises that target the legs, hips, and lower body improve stability, reducing the risk of falls. Reducing frailty. By focusing on leg and core strength, individuals can maintain better overall balance, coordination, and mobility, which are key in preventing accidents. Improving metabolism and fat loss. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, and we often experience an increase in body fat. Strength training can help by increasing muscle mass. Muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. So the more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolism will be. This can help prevent weight gain and increase overall energy expenditure. Reducing visceral fat. Strength training is particularly effective in reducing visceral fat, the harmful fat that accumulates around organs, which is linked to various health issues like heart disease and diabetes. Improving mental health. Strength training isn't just good for the body, it also has positive effects on the mind. Regular exercise helps to boost mood. Strength training has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety by promoting the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel good chemicals. Enhance cognitive function. Exercise, including strength training, can improve memory, focus, and overall brain health, potentially reducing the risk of cognitive decline and conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Increase self confidence. Seeing improvements in strength and muscle tone can boost self esteem and body image, which is crucial for mental well being. Reducing the risk of chronic conditions. Strength training can help reduce the risk of several chronic conditions that often become more common with age, such as heart disease. Strength training has been linked to improved cardiovascular health by lowering blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and body fat. Diabetes. Strength training helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is particularly important for managing or preventing type 2 diabetes. Arthritis. It can help relieve joint pain and stiffness, improving flexibility and mobility by strengthening the muscles around the joints. Key takeaways are: for aging individuals, strength training is not just about looking good, it's about maintaining independence, vitality, and long term health by preserving muscle mass, strengthening bones, improving posture, balance, and coordination, boosting metabolism, enhancing mental health. Strength training becomes an essential part of maintaining a high quality of life as we age. Whether you're just starting in your 50s or have been lifting weights for years, it's never too late to benefit from the positive impact it has on your body and mind. And yes, it is never too late. There are women that have started strength training and working out and attending to their fitness at ages 50, 60, and 70. Ernestine Shepherd, she is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest female bodybuilder. Ernestine Shepherd is known as the world's oldest competitive female bodybuilder. Ernestine began working out at the age of 56 after being inspired by her younger sister. By the time she was in her 70s, Ernestine had won bodybuilding titles and became an inspiration to many, showing that it's never too late to get into shape. Joan McDonald is another one. She is a former health coach and started her fitness journey in her late 60s when she was dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, and other health concerns. After transforming her health through exercise and diet, she became a fitness influencer and continues to inspire others with her journey. Ernestine is now 87 and Joan is 77, and they both are still working out and trying to inspire others to do the same. You can find both of them, I believe, on YouTube. They're still doing it, they're still inspiring people to get out there and get their fitness levels up in order to increase their quality of life. And you don't have to be an Ernestine or a Joan. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. People who become bodybuilders, they set out to do that. I know one time a coworker said to me, "No, I don't want to work. I don't want to work out. I don't want to use weights and do all that because I don't want to get big like a bodybuilder." Well, you won't. Regular people don't. People that are big like a bodybuilder are people that set out to do that. You don't have to. And you don't have to do all of the things that I've talked about. You can start slow. You can do small things. You could do yoga. Yeah, you don't have to be overwhelmed with trying to do everything. You don't even have to go to the gym. Take a walk. Like I said, do yoga. There are so many YouTube channels on yoga that you can do. There's so many YouTube channels for 50 and above people that want to work out and increase their fitness levels. They're geared toward aging bodies. And there's so many, and they're so good, and they're dedicated to doing this. Yes, and you don't have to have started in your 20s like I did. And that was a fluke for me. It wasn't anything that it's some big plan that I was trying to increase my fitness for when I'm in my 50s. It just happened that way. But it's like I said before, it's not too late to start. And I want us all to be golden in our golden era. Our mind, body, and spirit. I want that all for us. Yeah, I want to know what you guys are doing to keep yourselves fit and active. And just remember, you don't have to do everything, but it would benefit you to do something. Yeah, leave a comment below. I want to know what you guys are doing. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe so that you get more of my videos in the future. And until next time, bye.